Definitely from hey.
Hello, welcome to Landlording TV, teaching you how to organize and run a profitable rental empire. I am your host, Justin Palma. Today we are in the office and we are talking about accepting pets and pet security deposits. This was actually a comment on the blog at www.landlordingtv, and I thought it was such a good question I wanted to do a quick episode about it, because there's a lot of different opinions on this topic. So here is my take. Okay. Why should I accept pets? First off, lots of landlords do not accept pets, so this is one way to just kind of one-up your local competition. And one way how you do that in advertising is if you are advertising on Craigslist, searchers actually skip right over your ads automatically because you're not allowing cats or dogs, and that's one of the options is see where cats are purr, dogs are woof. Tenants appreciate you for allowing their pets because it is hard for them to find units where pets are allowed. They are happy about it, and usually, the good tenants take care not to mess anything up. And you can even charge more rent per month with pets. So a typical thing is if they have a cat, you might charge an extra $10 to $30 a month. A dog might be $25 to $75 a month extra, depending on the size of them. So this sounds so wonderful. What's the downside? Well, bad pets can aggravate your other tenants, and that's from barking or I guess if they don't take care of it and the smell's disgusting, or in some cases tenants will leave their dogs chained up and the dogs are barking outside. Other tenants can't even get into common areas. Bad pets can destroy your rentals. Cats, one, two, everywhere. Same with dogs. And pets can potentially cause lawsuits. Mainly dogs. They're big cats. And pit bulls. I love pit bulls, but they have been singled out as dogs that cause lawsuits. And insurance companies don't love the idea of pit bulls on your property. We're going to get that in a second. So how do I make it work? And like all other aspects of landlording, and I say this time again, plan for the worst. And you do that by talking to your insurance agent, making sure you are covered for pets on your property. And specifically, that's going to be for things like pit bulls or larger breed dogs and rentals where lawsuits are more common. And some actually won't allow it, so you don't want to get in that situation either. So first things, verify with your insurance it's okay and you're covered properly. And you might want to think about umbrella insurance, which I'll talk about in a later episode. Allow pets on a case-by-case basis. And what I mean by that is plan on having to go in the unit with the dog there, or cat if you're terrified of cats, without the owner there. Because as luck will always have it, that's what's going to happen if you're terrified of that dog or or large cat. And I have been in situations on my father's property, most likely with drug dealer type tenants that were inherited when he purchased the property, with angry barking pit bull. That pit bull I didn't love, but having to actually repair it as he's not even paying attention. And the dog's going berserk, and I had to fix something under the sink and couldn't move fast. The dog did go after me, didn't, but it was scary. Yeah, so that's case-by-case basis is how much you actually trust this pet if the owner isn't there. Okay, should I charge an extra security deposit? Yes and yes. But if you have carpets in the unit, plan on replacing them. So say you've got a $1,000 a month rent apartment, you have a security deposit of $1,000, and it's going to cost you $1,500 to replace all the carpets. That's an extra $500 security deposit you're going to ask for. So just make sure you're covering all your bases. And floors are pretty much where they're going to destroy. I mean, sometimes doors and things, but the main thing is covering the floors. Then you can charge extra rent per month as the pet is in the unit, like I said. So you'll see, you know, $50, $75, etc. But also, what I like to do, a spin on that, is say I'm charging $500 for the deposit, I'll make $350 of it refundable, for example. So instead of charging month by month for extra rent, which the tenants see that and it's kind of in the back of their head that they don't like it, just right up front, the money's gone, they don't ever have to think about it, but you collected $150 up front that is non-refundable automatically. So even if the apartment's perfect, or house is perfect, you got that extra money for being a nice guy. And lastly, do just what feels right for you. Just be comfortable with it. If you're terrified of dogs, do not accept dogs. I mean, you're going to end up being at your property when there is a dog there that is not in control, just because that's how Murphy's Law works. So plan for the worst, be comfortable with it, and that is exactly what you should do. You have to somewhat enjoy this. Allow them on a case-by-case basis. You know, if the dog's really sweet and you really like it, then I definitely say go for it, because I haven't had any problems where pets really destroyed something. It's the pet owners are very cautious of it. They're very aware of the fact that it's hard to get units, so they're thrilled when you do accept them. Again, that's on a case-by-case basis for the tenant, but again, I can't stress this enough. Plan on having to go into the unit with the dog or large cat there and the owner not there. Are you comfortable? Number one is comfort. Number two is knowing that you are protected in the worst case scenario if somebody gets attacked or, you know, whatever, and you're covered by that with insurance. And then number three is you actually like the dog or the cat, and if they destroy everything, you're still going to at least break even, if not actually profit by them leaving and destroying the property. And again, that's with insurance, getting extra security deposits, and charging more rent for the unit. So that is pets and security deposits. If done right, you can increase profits on your rental by allowing them. And I'm a pet lover, so I love pets there for both those reasons. That is it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Go to www.landlordingtv and comment below, hit the little talk bubble, and let me know your thoughts. Thanks.